Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Coinscoins1977. Just wanted to show you a couple of good finds that I think I have actually done okay in finding, or my finds. This is a 1970 S, and as far as, let's double check and try to focus. In the 9 and the 7, if I could just try to focus, it looks like it's actually, I guess you could say, it's doubled or double dyed. So if anybody has any advice, see if I could zoom in on this a little bit. Let's see. In the 9 and the 7 in 1970, looks like a little bit of double action. If anybody knows any information, I had a weird idea today as far as getting a little bit better as far as zooming in. So what I did is I got my magnifying glass and wrapped it around with the rubber band around my cell phone. Genius, isn't it? But I don't seem to have great visual effects. However, I thought this was a really neat penny. 1970S, and in the doubling for the 1970. Let's just move it around. I apologize, I put it in a wrap. So the 9 and the 7 looks like it's been doubled or pressed twice. You could slightly see it there if my hands don't stop moving. Let's give it a shot again. Okay. Let's do it like this. But in the 7, in the 9, underneath the 9, and underneath the 7, the top portion, little doubling in the numbers. Anyways, I thought this was a really cool find. I'm going to add it to my collection. Really awesome. Another cool find that I found very interesting is a 1960 S or D over S. However, you'll notice here that it looks a little bit rough. But I'll tell you one thing, the one thing that caught my eyes was actual action, or press stamp mint mark, I should say, is right here. Now I know right there, I don't know, it's a 1974. It looks like an S or an S over D or vice versa. It really looks more of an S mint mark. So for San Francisco, let me get a better shot here. See, it looks like a D on this, at this angle. Let's see, but when you go a little closer, it looks like an S. Interesting. Quite odd. But looks a little rough, but as far as the lettering, it's a little thick. Up on top right here. It's a little rough, but the one thing that struck me was that mint mark. Little rough, but I think I'm gonna add it to my collection. Nothing in the back. Pretty interesting. Looks alright. Either way, I'm gonna add that to my collection. Another cool find is a 1966. Sorry about that. 1966. Now in Liberty, you could see that the B is a little doubled. A better visual. See. In Liberty, it's a little thicker or pressed twice. Now in the 66, let's double check. It looks alright. But the actual reason why I like this is that up there in God We Trust, the we, W-E, The W looks a little thick. The God in God we trust looks a little thick. So if anyone has any comments, I know that this might be for this particular year or years for the Lincoln's Head penny. It's quite common, unless anybody has more info or advice. The back portion right here, pretty standard, no errors or anything. So one last item, or actually I might have several, but this 1978, oh, this one right here is the one that, the reason why I wanted to make this video. Hello, good morning, Anthony. Let's see. As you can see here, this is a 1978 D for Denver for the mint mark. Now you're probably wondering, why does this guy want to make a video about a 1978 D for Denver? Well, underneath the 1978, you'll notice that there's a mint mark, obviously. Now this penny, Lincoln Sun penny, has a D for Denver, but this is quite interesting that I noticed. Okay, yesterday, probably have a nice visual right there. This is awesome. On top of the D, or over the D, there appears to be a line. Now on that line, when I turned it upside down, maybe anybody from the YouTube family might know what it is, but it actually looked like a number 1. Now I found that to be a little odd, but right here you might see a little better. YouTubers, if maybe you can help me. This is a 1978 D for Denver mint mark. Now on the top of the letter, it looks, at a closer view, it looks like it's a 1 upside down. I kid you not. It's really awesome. So if anybody has any questions or has any input on that, I thought this was an awesome find. 1978 D for Denver, and what appears to me upside down is a number 1, but you guys can see a little bit better than I can. I know it looks like a smudge or a doubling, but on top of, there you go, you'll see it a little better right there. On top of that letter is a line, and upside down looks like a 1. And if I turn it around, which I am, appears to be pretty cool.